Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Quick throw out wide. I think this might be a double pass. He's got him. It's caught. The 30. The 10. And he's in. Oh, the double pass stuns him. It ends with a touchdown. Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bears will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Eagles nothing. Cairo
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Needed a lot more to reach the landing zone, so the drive going to start at their own 40-yard line. So hopefully he's able to find the landing zone next time. His first kickoff gives him some great field position here. They run it with Saquon Barkley. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Hurts now from the gun. He puts some juice on a deep throw. He's got it inside the 25. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles finish off their opening drive. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy.
And wow, Brock, this one is no good. He has been automatic so far this season, but for the first time here, he whiffs on that extra point.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. Here's Duvernay on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Marcus Epps making the play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Third down here, need 8 on the play. Throw here, 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He gets down inside the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 39 yards. And that's good for a Bears 1st down. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Gets it from the gun. has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Danger. Get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch, but then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens? Got to slide to him, got to chip to him. You get a receiver that gets it going like this, you know more contact and more focus is coming his way.
Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 23. Out of the pistol, Williams has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives him first and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's first and goal. Inside give here for Tootin. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. He gets it again. And this is headed the wrong way. He's closed in on for a loss. These guys better change up what they're doing on the ground here, Brock, because this defense has seen right through it these last couple of plays.
Yeah, we bang the drum all the time for staying on schedule. This is the epitome of being off schedule.
They've gone the wrong way twice. Need to make up that distance and more. Here's third and goal. They go to him again, Brock, and they deny him the line again. That's another loss. This one sets up fourth down.
Well, it was bad enough that the previous run went backwards. You've got to have balance in this league. I mean, you really do. There's no chance offensively to find sustained success unless you present run and pass to a defense. And right now, this defense is owning your run game.
So on fourth down, out is Cairo Santos for the Bears field goal. This is going to be a 31-yarder from the right hash.
Goal to go, and to come away with nothing. Zip, zilch, nothing. It's not all on him for missing the kick. He could shoulder the blame with the 11 other guys who couldn't find the end zone on first, second, or even third and goal.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes first and 10.
Great. Set.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Bears getting close, and they're going to take him down.
Hey, let's go.
Offense in the hurry up here.
It's now second
King.
the 14-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Hey, easy. 63, back.
Here he goes, third and long. This is complete, downfield to Smith. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. On first and 10, it's Hurts. Escapes the pocket. This one snagged by Dallas Goedert. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. First and 10, ball set up at the 48.
down.
No touch that.
First and 10 at the
And anyone hit?
48-yard line.
No touch.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. Quarter away so far. 7-6 is our score. We'll return to the link right after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They're advancing it well as they face second down.
Trimmer. Delta.
Hurts. Bails out of the pocket quick. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be third down.
Great. Set. 180. Delta.
Throwing here, Hurts. It's a screen to Barkley. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Hey. Out. Delta.
Hurts on first down. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
Delta. Set. 180.
They're going to go with Barkley on the counter. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
I know we all love the big home run plays, the highlight reel plays, but as an offense, these are just the stay-on-schedule kind of plays. But I love the commitment to this run game. Keep working that body, keep working that body, keep working that body, and eventually you could take the will away from your opponent.
Delta. Set. 180. Delta.
On second down, here's Barkley. Has room into the secondary. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short third down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for first and 10.
Barkley has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Great. Set. Trimmer. Delta.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. They charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short.
No gain on the play. Brings up third and goal.
Defense made the stand last time. Do they have another one in them here on third and goal?
Great. Set. 180. Delta.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Eagles take a second quarter lead. Jalen Hurts with the touchdown. They broke out the design run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, hey, QB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right, an extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10. And off to Tootin. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Brought down by Jalen Carter.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Go!
Looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Zach Bond with the tackle.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground you need to keep plays and drives alive.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Running for it, it's Swift. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. It's a gain of 3, and they are just a yard shy. 4th down upcoming. And it's the Bears with it on 4th and 1. Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard.
What is that?
They'll run it with Swift. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Okay, you call that play in the huddle as a quarterback, you break the huddle, and you can almost feel it right from the jump. You get that surge at the point of attack on 4th and short. They did, and then some to move those chains.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
What is up?
On the give, it's Tootin. No one's around him, he's got space. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on a broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
First and 10 from the 41.
What is that?
Now an inside handoff to Swift. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. They'll run it here with Tootin. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And that's a Chicago 1st down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. From the red zone now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Ready to go.
Out of the shotgun, give to Swift. Ooh, and he's not going to score, but they're just a yard away now as this sets up 1st and goal.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal.
Ready to go.
Tootin finds the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Santos now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bears tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. First and 10 from the 41.
Great, set. On anyone, huh? Crowd left Yeti.
From the pistol, Hurts. Ball finds his running back. It's A.J. Dillon. And he's able to cross midfield before going out.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
Alpha. Hey, easy, 63, bang. 73. Go Silver, ready?
Back to pass on second and short. On the move, headed right. He's keeping it. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway. Ugh.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Great, set. On anyone, huh? Hey, Silver. Crowd left Yeti.
Here's Hurts. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows.
Importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
So it's second and 10 now, ball still at that 39-yard line. Throwing from the gun. Finds a seam down the middle. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
10 at the 19-yard line.
All set now, first and 10.
Crowd left Yeti. Crowd left. On anyone, huh?
From the red zone on first. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there. Here comes the final play of our first half.
63. Hey, let's go. Trimmer. Don't touch.
One final shot before the half. Chased out to his right. And he's going down. They said no to that shorter field goal, partner. Rolled the dice for more. They're going to end this first half empty-handed as a result.
Cairo Santos.
Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. And a stumble coming out of the locker room at halftime as the kick goes out of bounds, Brock. So our first drive of the half is going to begin all the way up at the 40. So after the penalty yardage marked off, here's 1st and 10. Running it after the penalty. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Tyreek Stevenson getting up to track that one down.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
And he's going to work ahead for a couple here. It's 3rd down now.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
On the draw, it's Barkley. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
46-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
On
1st down, Hurts. Connects on the crosser. It's a Philadelphia touchdown! The Eagles take the lead right away in half number 2. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown! So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here's Duvernay on the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10.
Come on. Hey. Nick.
Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Here's Swift on 2nd down. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. So this is going to be 2nd down and long following the holding flag. Working from the gun, Williams. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They get 22 on that one. And that's good for a Bears 1st down.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
Offense is set. 1st and 10. Williams from the gun. Brought in. And they make the tackle at the 38. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Bears first down. A gain of 12. And the Bears first down.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Tootin on 1st and 10. That is exactly why you rally to the football. Got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Here's Williams. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Sidney Brown makes the play. And the Eagles get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Intercepted. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Hurts now from the gun. Look at that power, deep left side. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10. Back to throw, Hurts. Taken in by Smith. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. They manage 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
1st down throwing for Hurts. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And the Bears get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Run here with Tootin. Finds a seam. Left side. He's off to the races. Into the red zone. And he takes this one in for a Chicago touchdown. The Bears pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive.
Kate, you saw me chuckling. You know I love celebrating that run, but you know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen, and they just get to celebrate. They love an explosive play like that. Doesn't mean a long, extended drive, just a whole bunch of celebration.
Santos connects on the point after. And the Bears tie this game at 21. After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. This one doesn't make the landing zone, so this drive's going to start at the 40. And this drive is going to have some great starting field position as a result of that short kick. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Barkley off the pistol give. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
One play in, Brock and his drive is already into enemy territory.
Great, set. Go Silver, ready?
First and 10, here's Hurts. Complete to his back, takes Bigsby. And he's taken down at the 30. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
First and 10 now from the 30. Option play, they give it to Barkley. And that zone read goes nowhere. They didn't even get back to the line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 31-yard line.
After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. It's all knotted up at 21, partner. Still plenty of scoring here as we try to decide our winner. All right, here we go. Second down.
Great, set.
They go to Barkley again. And how about this, Brock? They gain 11 on second down. Nice work to claw some back. They make it 3rd and short.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Now pitch it to Barkley. And he's able to get this down to the 13. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's another carry for Barkley. He hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's 2nd down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down.
Great, set.
Running right, it's Barkley. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown! The Eagles take a 4th quarter lead. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Those defensive coaches got to be hot, Brock. That was a touchdown that shouldn't have happened. That tackle.
Running backs in this, Kate.
Okay, touche, partner.
They see that goal line. They smell that goal line. It is no sure thing to try to bring down one of those forces before they find pay dirt.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he needed a lot more power there. It came down a ways away from the landing zone, and they're going to start the possession up at the 40. Inside give here for Tootin. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 6 at the 44-yard line.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. They're on the counter with Swift. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Back to throw it. They set up the screen here to Swift. He's officially in the enemy territory now, and they're going to give him the opposing 49. He manages a gain of 8 there. And that's a Chicago 1st down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Hand off to Tootin. Good defensive effort here, drives them back across midfield onto their own side.
All I could tell him there was good luck. You get a safety all over a run like that, they could just smell it like a shark with blood in the water. And you feel fortunate if you're even able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12. He's back to throw. Risky throw. It's intercepted. Cooper to Gene in to pick it up. And this is going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles double their lead to 14.
Eagles 35, Bears 21. Jake Elliott to kick off.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Return coming from the 6. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. And that is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30. All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning. It's a handoff to Tootin, running right. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Bears 14 points back. First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. They'll go again here with Tootin. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10. Tootin gets it from the gun. Blast through midfield. And he's finally stopped across midfield at the 47. 16 yards on the play. And that's good for a Bears 1st down.
Kate, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You could feel this defense, right? They're on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Eagles' 44-yard line.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Going one again with Swift. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out.
Gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
To throw. He's brought in by Burton. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Williams to throw on first. Flushed out of the pocket. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10.
What is going on?
Man in motion here. Quick throw out wide. I think this might be a double pass. And it's incomplete. Went deep into the bag of tricks there on 2nd down. Probably expect something a little more conventional here on 3rd. Took his shot at 6 that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
What is up?
Throwing now. Buying some time right. Sends this to the end zone. And all right, it's a touchdown in the final moments. So win still very unlikely, but a sliver of hope now after that play. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
He'll look to throw it. Another kick bounces off their hands in the end zone, Brock. Back-to-back chances to escape the field, and they dropped both interceptions. So with hardly any game left, they have time for this kick and maybe a couple plays. And the Eagles are able to recover, and that should just about do it for us here.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on first down. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here. So it's an Eagles win here in this one. And I doubt they're going to be doing much shopping today, Brock. Probably more ice baths and relaxation ahead after getting the victory on this Black Friday. With Brock Huard and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles are winners as we say so long from Philadelphia.